Oh, we active today, huh? Let's get it.
Get that in.
Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. This is like a coffee and convo PM edition. Salute to all my people. I see Devontae Adams, Raider Ryan, Delano. I see my son in the building. What's up, son? Salute to, man, everybody here, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button, man. Salute to all the members, all the non-members. Tom Telesco, Coupon Tom, man, is active today, you guys. We added a 3-time Pro Bowl offensive lineman. We're going to talk about that. And we also added some depth to our wide receiver room today. And we are definitely going to talk about that. A former Tom Telesco guy out there in Los Angeles. But before we do that, man, let me know real quick in the comments section, you guys, where you are watching the show from. Where are you at? You at work? You in traffic? You at home? You at the side chick house? You at the side chick's house? Are you at the side chick's house? You at the trap? Where are you watching this show at? Let me know in the comments section real quick. Man, I see all my people. Yes, Omni, man. Added Andrus Pete. Added some depth at the wide receiver room with Jalen Guyton. But where's the corner at? We're not done yet, brother. We are not done. Trust me, there's a lot of time left. Post-June cuts, we're still a little bit, about a month away. You know what I mean? Some more money is going to be freed up. We're going to start working. We're going to start working the lines a little bit more post-June 1st. But stay tuned. I don't think we're done yet, you guys. I do believe we may look at a potential edge rusher, maybe add another, edge rusher to this room. We're going to talk about that today. And I can definitely see us adding a veteran corner, even though we brought in a shit ton of young talent at the position in the draft and also with the UDFAs, man. So, but let's talk about it, you guys. It just came out a few minutes ago. The Raiders went out and signed Andrus Pete. For those who don't know who he is, former 3-time Pro Bowl talent out there in New Orleans, played his entire career with the New Orleans Saints. It's funny, man, because last year, he was actually a tackle. He predominantly played his entire career as a left guard. And it's funny that he went out there and he struggled last year, but he was protecting our former guy, Derek Carr. And now he's once again, potentially protecting Aiden O'Connell, his replacement. So it's actually kind of funny, but I'm looking at this as a move, you guys, that it's not the tackle position. Okay. This is not a tackle type thing. I know he can move around a little bit, play tackle. He struggled at tackle. This is a guard situation here. I think that personally, Dylan Parham, you have been put on notice, King. Dylan Parham, a guy that came in, with Zeeg, with Josh McDaniels and that regime. He's played pretty well for us his first few seasons, but this is something that I'm going to keep an eye on. I have a feeling we're going to have him return to left guard, and he'll battle it out with Dylan Parham, with Cody Whitehair, another former Pro Bowl guy for the Chicago Bears, Getsy guy, right? But this is a situation where I see him being a guard. And at worst, depth, at best, potentially our starting left guard. He's 30 years old, 6'7", big body guy. He has struggled in recent memory, you guys. He hasn't had, a Pro Bowl season, I believe, since 2018. He had 3 years in a row, 2018, 2019, 2020. He has dealt with some injuries, but he did play in 16 games last season, starting in 12. The 2 years prior, he only played in 6 games in 2021, and he played in 11 in 2022. So he has had the injury bug up to this point in his career, but I do believe that this is, like I said, at worst, a depth piece, and I love it. You bring him in, a veteran like him and Cody Whitehair in to battle it out, and At best, he's challenging Dylan Parham for that left guard spot because we already know Andre James got the extension. He will be the center of the future. And then we already know that our young guy, Jackson Powers, he will be the right guard going into next season. So this is going to be interesting, y'all. It really, truly is. I'm actually excited that these guys are really, really they're making this a necessity to continue to build this O-line. Whether it's depth, starters, it does not matter. You go out and get the likes of a Glaze in the draft. You go get a Cody Whitehair, a veteran, that's played all across the O-line, center guard, you name it, right? And then you bring in a guy that also has played some reps at right tackle, at left tackle, but will predominantly be a guard for us, moving forward. So look, you guys, I'm not going to get too excited about this pickup because I don't know, what we're getting at this point with Andrus Pete, but it's always good. It's always a good sign that you bring in a guy that has been to 3 Pro Bowls. And think about this, you guys. When he went to the Pro Bowl, it actually meant something. I repeat, when he went to the Pro Bowl, those 3 seasons, it actually meant something. Now you don't really have to do anything to get into the Pro Bowl. But then it actually meant something to get there. So he's played, he's played at a high level before. And I'm hoping and praying, man, that this is under the radar, one of those sneaky signings where this guy, we can get some reps out of him. And maybe, just maybe, he is our left guard going into this upcoming season, man. Let me get some comments in real quick. Salute to Jacob. Graphk stays, keeping my 3-hour drive home entertaining as always. One more thing. Barack Bowers. Salute to Jacob, my dog, man. I appreciate you on the $5 special. Sencal, he plays mostly on the left side. Great depth, in my opinion. Definitely agree with you, brother. And I think this is a guard type move. I don't think this puts Mumford, Glaze, or Dalton Wagner, or any of those the right tackle guys on notice. This is a move that is he's going to battle it out, like I said before, with the likes of a Cody Whitehair and a Dylan Parham. Once again, you guys, this regime has no ties to Dylan Parham. You know what I mean? So we shall see. We shall see. Salute to Sencal, man. Salute to Raider Reap. Telesco's cooking like Kendrick, making me eat crow for real. Salute to my guy, Reap in the building. Salute to the Mokes. Also, hit that sub button, you guys. We are 20 away from 25,000, man. Maybe we can make that happen today. I don't know. But hit that subscribe button. It's free. We're 20 away from 25,000. Salute to the Mokes, my guy. I swear every time Chris talks about the Raiders, he makes me want to turn to Kendrick Lamar. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way. Salute to my guy, the Mokes, man. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to True Raider as well. Competition depth. I ain't mad at it at all. This is facts, man. Facts. And salute to one of the Mod Fathers in the building, also my brother, Jason Hunter. For those who are just pulling up right now, breaking news, our Raiders have went out and signed 3-time Pro Bowler, Andrus Pete. He's 30 years old, 6'7", played tackle last year, but predominantly played guard previously. So most of his career, he's played at left guard, played the guard position. So I like the move. I like the move, man. I like it. Whether it's depth or a spot starter or a complete starter, I think this was a good move for our Raiders. You add another veteran presence out there that can add some competition, to that offensive line. I love it, man. Salute to my guy, Jason, once again. Salute to Jacob, man. Graphk, you think Guyton will be our kick returner? Now let's get to it. For those who missed earlier, we did go out and sign a former Charger, a guy that Tom Telesco is very familiar with. He played out there, you guys, from 2019 to 2023. We just picked him up today. He pretty much played his entire career with the Chargers. He went undrafted in 2019 to the Dallas Cowboys. Didn't really see any time there. Then he got picked up by the Chargers, and that's where they kind of started to utilize him a little bit. A guy also that I don't think a lot of people know, he played with Kyler Murray in high school, and he was very productive at Allen High School. This is a guy that brings speed to our wide receiver room. 6'1", 212, a guy that he added a little weight, last season, I believe. It did take away from his speed a little bit, but I like the signing. This is one of them sneaky moves that just adds that extra sauce to the wide receiver room. I'm not going to act as though, you guys, this guy is going to be a starter, but he can definitely give us some reps, give you some reps. We need this. We need as many wide receivers on deck as possible, whether it's Gardner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell at the quarterback position. We need all hands on deck. I like the move. And what's funny is the other day, you guys, when we picked up Michael Gallup, I mentioned it to Wasted. I said, you think that maybe we still sign Jalen Guyton? I can see it. And everybody was like, nah, there really ain't no reason for it. I love the move. I love that we added another body out there to compete at the wide receiver position. I'm not going to act as though, you guys, that the kid has been the most productive wide receiver at the NFL level. But like I said, familiarity with Tom Telesco, familiarity with the AFC West. I mean, last year he only played in 8 games, only had 10 receptions for 89 yards. He had 1 tutty, a down year, to say the least. The year previously, he also didn't play a shit ton of football. He only played in 3 games. But 2020, 2021, he played in 16 games, started in 9 in 2020. And he was a little bit more productive early on in his career. In 2020, put up 511 yards. He had 3 touchdowns. The next year, he put up another 3 touchdowns, had 448 yards. So he has been productive, but most of his career, it's just kind of you know what I mean? So we shall see what we can get out of this move. But we did add another wide receiver to this group today, Jalen Guyton, former Los Angeles, former San Diego Charger, former Dallas Cowboy, man. So, you know, I like the move, man. Competition is today's word of the day. I am not wasted, but I'm going to put a word of the day out there. Competition, and I'm going to add another word, depth. Depth and competition. You love to see it. Our Raiders today have went out and signed Andrus Pete and Jalen Guyton, man. Jacob, I don't know. To be honest with you, man, I really, truly don't know what we are going to do at this point with Jalen Guyton. I think that they're probably going to look at him as more of, you know, maybe the 4th, 5th wide receiver on this roster. I don't know if they look at him as kick returner. Right? We have a few other guys that we could potentially throw out there, you know, and return kicks. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're going to utilize Trey Tucker out there at this point. There's a few other guys that we have on this roster. I don't think that they're going to utilize Jalen Guyton as a special teams guy. Me personally, I don't think he will be a kick returner. I could be wrong, but there's some other guys on this roster that I think are going to be better fit to go out there and return kicks than Jalen Guyton. Let me see, man. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. You guys, wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. Whether you're watching on Twitter or YouTube, just do me a favor, man. Hit that thumbs up, and if you can, hit that subscribe button. It definitely means a lot to me, man. We are on our way to 25K. We can't do it without you guys. Depth means you don't have to scramble when a player has a minor injury. A player can be ready. Talk that shit, Turnpike. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to my guy. Guyton rocking number 4. Let it begin. Oh, shit. At least he's not a quarterback, Dan. You know what I mean? So I don't think we have to hear too much about that, right? Who do you think we should go for as our last free agent pickup? Me personally, I'm looking, and we've said it a million times over here at OLV and Shieldmore as a collective, go get you a veteran cornerback, whether that is, you know, we've talked about it before, Dory Jackson, the Patrick Graham connection, right? Xavier Howard, the Patrick Graham connection in Miami, or you go get a Stephon Gilmore, former defensive player of the year, former all-pro talent, Pro Bowl guy, you know what I mean, a guy that was still playing fairly well for the Dallas Cowboys these past few seasons. So I'm looking at this point, a veteran corner. And then maybe you can add another edge rusher, you guys, because at this point, you know, Janarius Robinson, we know he's still on the roster after that DUI. It looks as though we are not going to cut him. But what do we have with Tyree Wilson at this point? We're still kind of up in the air with what is he at this point? Is he gonna get a ton of reps at the defensive tackle position? Is he going to be predominantly an edge rusher? He gave us 3.5 sacks last year as a rookie. It's still a major question mark what we have with Tyree. I think he'll be ready this year, but I would like to go add another edge rusher. And at this point, you guys, why not bring a guy like Yannick Ngakoue back home? You know what I mean? I believe he hurt his foot last year for Chicago. He missed a ton of games. I think he only had like 3.5 sacks. Last year was the first year that he had under 8 sacks in his career in a season. You know what I mean? He's still very suspect against the run. Really can't set the edge well, but he is a guy that can go out there and stockpile sacks by, you know, we've seen it year in and year out. A guy that can go get to the quarterback. Like I said before, still questionable coming off, you know, playing the run, but I wouldn't have a problem with bringing in a guy like Yannick Ngakoue, a former Raider, that would come in and he's healthy now, you guys. That foot injury is completely healed, so he is ready to go. and it will be very, very cheap. I think last year he signed a 1-year, $10 million deal with Chicago. He's coming off an injury. So I'm assuming you could probably cut that damn shit in half. Give him a 1-year, $5 million deal with some incentives that could potentially get him up to $10 million. Go look at a Yannick Ngakoue. Go add another edge rusher to that defensive line. Max loves Yannick, right? He loves Yannick. Like I said, former Raider. He never wanted to leave in the first place, and a great, great teammate. Everywhere he has gone, you always heard great things about him, whether he was in Jacksonville. I know he had some gripes with his owner out there and his GM because he wanted to get re-signed, but you heard great things about him when he went to the Colts. Great things last year with his limited time with Chicago. You know what I mean? At this point, I would love to bring in Yannick Ngakoue and bring it in like a Xavier Howard, and let's go ahead and wrap this shit up. You know what I mean? Babe, I'm live right now. I'll call you right back. Salute to my beautiful wife for always calling while I'm live. But yeah, man. And let me see. Yes. Salute to my brother East Coast Gridiron in the building also. He said, Yannick is my boy, man. I know. You're a Jacksonville Jaguar guy. And I seen that. I definitely seen that Chicago could potentially try and bring him back in the mix. But you never know. He's a free agent right now. And it's been very, very quiet on the Yannick Ngakoue front. Very quiet. Very quiet. So, Chicago kind of beefed up that defensive line last year with bringing in Montez Sweat. They added some talent in the draft and free agency. I don't know if they would bring back Yannick. And to be honest with you, at this point in his career, I'm assuming that Yannick would want to play with a shit ton of talent on the defensive line. Can you imagine what Yannick would look like East Coast with Christian Wilkinson in the middle of that defensive line with Max on the edge and then potentially a Tyree Wilson and and those NASCAR packages would be nasty with all that talent that we have on the defensive line. So I would love to look at it. You know what I mean? If it's inexpensive, I would love to bring in a Yannick with some heavy incentives because once again, he's coming off that foot injury. We don't know what he's going to look like next year. Salute to my brother Freight Train in the building, man. My dog. Thank you, man. Yeah, if you guys are not subscribed yet, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're probably about 20, maybe 15 away right now from getting to 25,000. A major milestone. Who won? K-Dot or Drake? I got K-Dot. I got K-Dot too. I do. I think that his last battle, Drake's last record was more of an explanation. You know what I mean? More of a, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. It wasn't really a diss record. And if you can get the biggest artist in the world to do a 5-minute, 6-minute explanation record, I think you automatically won. Salute to K-Dot West, y'all. Salute to Halo. Nothing wrong with competition at all. Add as much as you can. This is why we talked about Justin Simmons. This is why we're talking about Yannick Ngakoue. This is why, we brought in the likes of Andrus Pete and Jalen Guyton now. You just stockpile talent, you guys. And I don't think people realize when you bring in the likes of Andrus Pete and you have all these young guys, the Powers of the world, the Dylan Parhams of the world, the Andre James, we have a ton of talent. Colton Miller. It's only going to make Andrus Pete better, man. They struggled last year. That whole O-line was bad out there in New Orleans. Derek Carr was running for his life. DC, our guy DC was literally out there running for his life. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping it's more of a situation where the entire line was ass, and that's what I seen, than just the Andrus Pete. And also, I'm excited to see him return to his original position, which is the guard position, and getting away from being a tackle. Let me see. Salute. Get your questions in, y'all. Let's talk, man. Yannick and Tyree trading out to keep fresh. Max never needs a break. His motor is super diesel. Let those guys trade out. Would love it. And you're not even adding in Malcolm Kuntz. You're not even adding in another guy like Malcolm Kuntz. And could you imagine, Malcolm was out there fighting for that edge rusher spot when Yannick was out there opposite of Max Crosby. The maturation in the way that he just completely just matured and took the next level in his development last year. I know Yannick would be like, wow, that would take a lot of pressure off Yannick as well. He technically wouldn't have to be a starter at this point. If you really just brought him in and had him kind of rotate in and out with Malcolm Kuntz and Tyree on the edge, I would love it. Let me see. Devin says, I want to see Aiden Ass on the bench, and I'm not even apologizing for it. Start Minshew. Cold-blooded. Salute to my guy, Dev, man. Salute to Space Beast in the building. My dog, man. That content. Salute to the 900 people here in the building. Like my guy Reap said, man, 600 heads in here. Only 20 of y'all need to subscribe. Once again, you guys, for those who are just popping in right now, breaking news. Our Raiders have went out and signed some O-line help today. We went and got 3-time Pro Bowler Andrus Pete, played his entire career with the New Orleans Saints, and we also brought in a wide receiver, speedster, that we can add to this wide receiver room, former Charger, pretty much played his entire career with the Chargers since 2019 to 2023. Let me see. Yes, Cat, I will be at WrestleMania next year, definitely. Salute to Nada with that content. Let me see. Wish list would be Xavier Howard and Calais Campbell. And Jan would be a luxury pick. I like that. Now, I'm not against that, AJ. I'm not. I'm talking about Yannick specifically because, like I said before, up till last year, he never had a season where he had less than 8 sacks. You know, he's a guy that probably give you north of 10 sacks year in and year out. But Calais Campbell's an interesting guy because he's damn near 40 years old, but he's still very, very productive. I think he had about 6.5 sacks last year. And he's also a guy that can kick outside, you know, and rush the passer or defensive tackle. A guy at that age that can move around a little bit for you. You know, I'm not against that. I've been screaming from the mountaintops to go out and get the likes of a Calais Campbell. And I know right now he's kind of looking at the landscape in free agency as he wants to go to a contender. And what are we at this point right now? We don't know, you guys, but I can say this. If Calais Campbell's looking at that defensive side of the football, he's definitely seeing a contender. When you got the likes of a Max Crosby and a Christian Wilkinson and a Malcolm Kuntz and Tyree Wilson on the defensive line, and then you start looking all across, you know, our linebacker room got better with Tommy Eichenberg. You know what I mean? I'm really excited to see what Amari Burney looks like in year 2. Hopefully he gets some more reps. But I'm excited to see also Jack Jones, the maturation of him this upcoming season. So if Calais wants to play with the contender, I guarantee he's looking at the defensive side of the football at least and saying, that's a defense I would like to play for. You know what I mean? So I know we still got to figure out the offensive side of the football, whether it's Minshew or Aiden. You know, the O-line is still kind of shuffling. We're kind of seeing what we have there. But our wide receiver room looks like it's solid as a rock right now. And our tight end room looks like it's one of the best ones in the NFL. And I mean that. I think we really have the best tight end group right now. And I don't care if we have a rookie and a sophomore guy and Michael Mayer and Brock Bowers. You add, you know, Harrison Bryant, another veteran guy that came over from Cleveland that can block. We got some pieces here, you guys. We got some pieces. I'm excited, man, about us moving forward. Adam, I agree with you, and I definitely hope that Jacorian Bennett takes that next step this year. And guess what? We brought in the guy in Shepard, his former teammate. That's definitely going to help him, you know what I mean, be a lot more excited about playing for the Raiders this upcoming season when you got one of your brothers coming into Henderson, man, with you. So I love it. Salute to Jenny. What's good, fam? Let me see. Top 5 tight end. Yep. Talk that talk, brother. Talk that talk. Let me see. It's been very quiet, TX. Very quiet thus far on the Justin Simmons front. You know, a lot of talks about Philadelphia early on, you know what I mean, because, you know, Vic Fangio went out there. He's the defensive coordinator. Simmons played for him in Denver. There was a lot of talk about that, but they've already filled that void, you know, at the safety position out there in Philadelphia. So only time will tell, but I've not heard anything at this point about Justin Simmons at all. It's been really, really quiet on the Justin Simmons front, man. But everybody knows I would love to add him, man. Another all-pro type talent. He technically has never been an all-pro guy. I don't understand that, but he's been a Pro Bowler. Yeah, we need about 15 subscribers, you guys. 15 subs away from 25,000 subscribers, man. Salute to you guys. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps us remain in the algorithm and get me closer to one of my next milestone, man. Salute to my brother East Coast Gridiron in the building, man. If you guys aren't subscribed to my bro yet, make sure you do that as well. Yeah, Tyler. Yep. And we talked about that yesterday. I talked about it with East Coast on our show. We talked about Xavier Howard. I mean, I always talk about Xavier Howard, but we talked about Quandre Diggs also. Seattle moved on from both their safeties in free agency. So Quandre would be another interesting name, you know, to look at. He's younger than Justin Simmons. But if you're going to add another safety, add a safety that's better than everybody in that room. I don't think that Quandre Diggs at this point, and maybe I'm putting extras on it, I don't think he's better than Trayvon Merrick. I don't. You know what I mean? And I like Marcus Epps. If you're going to add another safety, it's already a luxury pickup anyway, because you technically don't need another safety. You got Chris Smith, you got Trey, you know, our new 7th rounder out of Air Force, Chris Smith from last year, Palomal. We have a shit ton of safeties. If you're going to add a safety, bring in the best one. Bring in one that's gonna just take that room by storm. It's gonna be better than anything else you got there. Salute to Paul. Yes, we will be doing the live for the schedule release. Definitely. We talked about him a lot late last year as well. Terrell Edmonds, only 27 years old. Damn, I keep forgetting he's still available right now, East Coast. Damn, pretty young too, man. Gatling gun, I would love that. I would love it, man. You add Gilmore in a 1 year deal, that'd be phenomenal. Let me see. AJ stupid. You go get Justice Simmons. Now we have the light-skinned trio at the safety position. Put Palomau in there. You got a 4-piece special. Let me see. Yeah, I think it is coming up this Thursday. I think it is Thursday. Oh my God. The name is just took me out right now. What do you think about trading for Hendon Hooker, a third pick? No. And I don't think that Detroit wants to move on from Hendon Hooker. You know, they're still kind of up in arms with their guy, with Jared Goff. They're trying to figure out if they're going to give him an extension. I think this is the last year on his deal. You know what I mean? I know there's a mutual interest there, you know what I'm saying? But they may, if Detroit, you guys know how this goes, right? If you want to stay productive, stay winning, you want to be a perennial playoff team, you got to figure out a way to move the money around and stuff like that, right? In a perfect world, I know Detroit is trying to develop Hendon Hooker, keep him there as the guy of the future, and they could potentially move off from a guy like Jared Goff. You know what I mean? So I don't think that they would trade him. And me personally, I love Hendon Hooker. That was one of my favorite quarterbacks in that class out of Tennessee. But I don't think they're going to move on from him. I think they're going to hold on to him just in case, you know, they can't get that deal done with Goff. They may be looking at him as the guy of the future out there in Detroit. Yeah, and I agree. I agree, East Coast. Salute to my guy, Reese, my brother, man. Salute on the 10-piece special. AP is the new Agamagon. I don't even know what that is. A Vegas. Bring all the talented free agents of darkness and pain to the Raiders, and let us burn Troy, KC's kingdom, to the ground. But first, slam that jabroni of a quarterback on his back. In the words of my brother, Wasted Talent. I have no idea what that means, Reese. Like I usually don't. But I love you, brother. Salute to you, man, on a $10 donation. Salute to my guy, also, Mark, man. Would you trade a third for Hendon Hooker? I mean, me personally, I would. But, I mean, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. And to be real with you, I don't think Tom Telesco would. I think he wants to see what we have with Gardner Minshew, and he wants to see what we have in Aiden O'Connell. And maybe he wants to see what we have with Bradley, our UDFA out of South Alabama. And then we have Anthony Brown. We don't need a quarterback right now, you guys. And especially if we don't need another unproven quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I like Hendon Hooker, but why go get another unproven guy to add to a room with a bunch of unprovens outside of Gardner Minshew? Like, make it make sense. If you're going to bring in a quarterback, go get a guy that's been proven to win at the NFL level. Hendon Hooker has not even played a down yet. He's not even played a snap yet. You know what I mean? So, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Detroit wants to move on from him, and I don't think that Tom Telesco is going to make a move for him at all. And East Coast, I hear you. You said trade even a fourth for Hendon, the suspect to me. That injury was nasty. Facts. And Jacob said, and we got Kelsey 2.0 in our title. Cole Fotheringham, baby. Factory outlet. Salute to my guy, Jacob, man. Omar says Carter Bradley is going to be a star for us. Wouldn't that be some shit, y'all? Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't that be crazy, man? Wouldn't that be crazy, man? You know, Gus Bradley's our defensive coordinator for a year, Mr. Cover 3. You know, he moves on to Indianapolis, you know, becoming their defensive coordinator. We draft or we get his son as a UDFA and he becomes the guy for us. That you couldn't write that shit any better. That storyline just kind of writes itself. You know, you move on from Gus Bradley and boom, you bring in his son and he's the guy. It'd be hilarious, but I don't think that's going to happen. Salute, man, to 559, my people, man. Can't wait to see Dylan tear it up, bro. Is going to be our CMC. I love that, but let's bring the expectations down a little bit. You guys got to understand, you know, CMC was one of them ones at Stanford at the collegiate level. Like, we knew he was going to be one of those guys, surefire first-round pick. We're talking about a small school New Hampshire guy in Dylan Lobby that, you know, we got to pump the brakes a little bit on that. I see a lot of poor man CMC comparisons out there. I don't want to go that far. You know, I like the more Austin Eckler approach, you know, former UDFA that was very, very productive at the NFL level. And he still is when healthy. You know what I mean? So I don't want to do that. You know, CMC is just different. He's he's probably a top 5 player in the NFL when healthy, and when he's going, that is a top 5 talent in the NFL. You know what I mean? But salute, man, the 5.59. That'd be great if we got even an inkling of CMC with Dylan, man. That'd be phenomenal. I like that. A better comp for Lobby is Aaron Jones. Okay. I like that. I mean, look, if you can get Aaron Jones, you know, as a 6th-round guy, it's phenomenal. Let me see. I like that, James. I think Tommy Eichenberg has a good chance to start. Kid has a serious motor, played a game with both hands broken. Does it remind you of somebody? Robert Spillane, baby. Hell of a player. Great draft pick, in my opinion. Salute to my guy, man. Salute to my guy. And once again, you guys, in the chat, let's not turn this into a show where we're making this Gardner Minshew versus Aiden O'Connell and we're all fighting and screaming. Let the best man win. Whoever wins, I'm cool with it. Whether it's Aiden or it's Gardner Minshew, I am good with it because they both have 2 different games. So it's going to be interesting to see what that competition looks like in camp because one's a gunslinger that can use his legs. The other one is more of a pocket presence, pocket passer, precise, you know what I mean, beautiful release. It's just 2 different talents. It's going to be exciting to see what Luke Getsy sees in these guys going into camp. But I don't want to turn this into a battle royale in the comment section with Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. Man, let the best man win. Whoever wins, we're rooting for him. Whoever loses, I'm rooting for him too. You know what I mean? They're Raiders at this point. JM, are you going to training camp in Costa Mesa? Well, I'll be living in Vegas next year. So when I do, it's nothing but a 3-4 hour drive, I believe. Definitely will. I definitely will. I'm going everywhere the Raiders are once I'm in Vegas full time. So stay tuned, JM. If we end up locking that down out there in Costa Mesa, and I know that's somewhere, it's kind of in the Orange County area, right? I'm definitely going. Definitely. Yes, 805. We definitely did sign a 3-time Pro Bowler. Andrus Pete. Yes, another veteran to add to this O-line. I love it, man. Him and Cody Whitehair, you know, with all these youngsters, you know, the Andre Jameses of the world, the Dylan Parhams of the world, the Powers of the world. I love it, man. Raid Formers. Salute to East Coast. I love. Did you guys see that yet? I saved it, man. I got to upload that, man. Salute to East Coast Gridiron, man. Let me see. Let me see if I can find that shit. Thought I saved it earlier. Boom. Brock Bowers and Dylan Lobby, man. I love it, man. Salute to East Coast. I told you guys, he's slowly starting to make the transition to the dark side. Yes, Rob, it's coming, brother. It is coming, man. Salute. Let me see. I like that, Booth. Devontae Adams has a career year with all the legit distractions. Myers, Bowers, Mayer, etc. Too many people to cover. Can't double team the king now, fellas. Salute to my guy. Salute. Salute to Stone Cold Raider in the building. Yes, sir. West. Yeah, and DeMarcus, I put him on a thumbnail because there was an article, I believe, on Bleacher Report that named 3 players that the Raiders should look at. Adoree Jackson, that's easy call, right? Because of the connection with Patrick, you know, Graham and their time with the Giants, right? There was another player, I believe, I forgot who it was, that made no damn sense at all. It was a running back, I believe. I could have swore it was the young kid from the Kansas City Chiefs, I believe. More of a pass catcher out of the backfield. It's not a need at this point. You brought in Dylan, you brought in Madison. I forgot who it was, but then I seen Yannick, and I was like, you know what? I want to talk about that because not a lot of people are talking about adding another edge rusher into the mix. And it was McKinnon. It was McKinnon. There you go. Grizz, J.M. McKinnon. There you go. It was McKinnon. So there you go. And to me, that makes no sense. It makes no sense at this point. You just literally went and got Dylan Lobby. You just added Madison, another guy that can catch the football out of the backfield as well. There's no real need at this point for a McKinnon. Let me see. I like that, AO. I like that. First time in a long time, it feels like some continuity is brewing on the defensive side of the football. Facts, man. Facts. Facts plus tax, man. Joshy, man, they got to make them first. They got to make them first. And to be real with you, man, I got to see the young pup make the team first, man. I've bought in too many jerseys, and these guys kind of fade out. I have so many jerseys in the room. The Carl Josephs of the world. I had an Alden Smith. He was gone quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know what I mean? I got a whole shit ton of jerseys in there that just made no sense getting them. So I'm hoping, hopefully, man, Sincere makes the roster, and then I'll be a little more comfortable grabbing one, man. You got a dream interview in mind? No, actually, I think, man, once I interviewed C. Wood, I think that was like the end all be all move for me. I mean, I would love to bring Timmy on, you know what I'm saying? And I talked to him actually about that at the alumni party. Me, my wife, him and his wife were hanging out, and we were talking and stuff. And I would love to secure an interview with him. He lives in the area too. I just don't like bugging anybody, man. But Timmy would probably be the move. If I could bring Timmy on, that'd be phenomenal, man. And it's very, I can make it happen. I definitely can make it happen. But that would probably be the one, Timmy. My favorite football player of all time. Let me see. We've been wanting the top 10 defense, man. Yes, Mike Luffy, man. Salute to my guy, man. Appreciate you, brother. We've been wanting the top 10 defense since the 80s, man. It's been forever, brother. It definitely has, man. Salute to my guy. Just saying, Brock Bowers and Mike Evans' height, weight, and 40 times were just about identical. Thought that was interesting. Okay, Jersey Raider. Salute to you, my guy. Interesting tidbit right there. He said, Sincere should be buying you a jersey, Graphk. Talk that talk. Let me see. Howie Long would be a great interview. This is facts. Facts. Salute to my cousin in the building. Salute, Big. I still need to get your number, brother. Salute to my cousin. I love it, man. I love the pickup, man. Best player available, a guy that fits a need. And what I mean by that is not at the tight end position. We moved on from Hunter Renfrow, our slot guy. And, you know, we cut him. He's a free agent at this point. This is a guy that's probably going to line up in the slot most of the time, maybe 60% of the time. Big, and another guy that can line up in the backfield for us at H-back if need be. It can work out of the backfield as well. So I love the pickup, man. This is one of the most talented players in the draft. If I had to pick a top 5 most talent in the draft, he's one of the top 5 guys. So I love the pickup, man. Love it. Rape. I would love that, man. I just actually talked to Max the other day too. But he's, they're so busy with doing their thing and putting on their great podcast, and Max is working out like crazy and getting ready for the season. But I just hit him up the other day, man. I just, you know what, man, I'm gonna read what he said, man. You guys would love this. You guys would love this, man. Max is just such a phenomenal human being, such a good dude. I hit him up the other day. I said, I'm proud of you, brother. Real shit. Keep grinding, King. He hit the love button. He said, I appreciate you, brother. He said, just the beginning, man. God is great. And I said, keep elevating, brother. God's plan. And he hit the love button on it. So Max is working. The last thing I want to do is hit him up right now and try to get him on the show. You know what I mean? I'm going to wait for that to when I get to Vegas. Then I'm going to reach out to Max and try to do something in person. You know what I mean? It hit a lot different. Me being able to interview Charles Woodson in person was just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always great to do any interview, but to have them there in person and be able to, you know what I mean? Like, that's different, man. So I'm going to hold off on that one. I'm going to make sure when I'm in Vegas, that's one of them ones. Salute to Jose. Graphk, do you think that Pete starts over Thayer, or is he just a mentor like CW? No, and he's not going to be a tackle, Jose. He's not. He struggled at tackle last year with the New Orleans Saints. He is going to go back to the guard position. That's what I'm assuming that he's going to do. I think that James Craig is going to say, put him back at his initial position, which is left guard. I think he battles it out with Cody Whitehair and Dylan Parham. That's what I think. I think that he battles it out for the left guard position. So I think that Dylan Parham has been put on notice. I definitely think that he has been put on notice at this point. It's year 3. You know what I mean? Him going into year 3. We're hoping and praying that he becomes, a real legit guard. He's been good for us. Don't get me wrong. There's still room to grow. But I think this is a situation where you bring in some veteran presence around him, and they're going to battle it out. Let me see. Not saying that Dylan Parham is going to lose his job at all. I don't want you guys to think that for once. He said incognito interview. That'd be great. Me and Incognito used to talk every day. Anyone that's been around the show and has been around for years knows I've told this story a million times. Me and him used to talk all the time on Instagram. And then one day he accidentally sent me a video of him snoring. Like, it was just sound. It was complete darkness. And you just heard, right? It was just like hella random. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I texted him. I said, Richie, you cool? And he unfollowed me. So I think he was embarrassed or some shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? But me and Richie, cool. I would love to have him on the show. That'd be fun, man. Salute to my brother Jason, man. Yes, Graphk, you the GOAT. I'm proud of you. And all you do for the nation, keep soaring. You the GOAT, Jay. Salute to my brother, man, Jason Hunter, man, one of my guys. My brother, man, one of the mob fathers in the building. Yeah, it was nasty work, you guys. I've never seen anything like that. It was the most weirdest shit that I've ever probably gotten my DM in my life, like ever. It was the most. I'm like, oh shit, I'm at work. I'm like, oh okay, this was years ago when I was still working my old job, and I'm like, oh shit, Richie hit me up. He liked Soul Nation. He liked the song, so we used to talk about it, and then we just started cooking a little bit. And the next thing you know, I was like, yo, where the fuck did this shit come from? You know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, unfollow. So salute to Richie Incognito, my guy, man. Really good dude, really good brother, man. Salute to my guy, East Coast, man. Oh, shit, man. We got the GOAT in the building, man. 6-time champion coordinator. You don't want to interview the great Josh McDaniels? We'd love to have you come on, King. We'll just throw tomatoes at you for 45 minutes, man. Like literally just throw them at my screen. Be fun, man. We'll have some fun. We'll love it. Salute to my Unc in the building. What's good, Unc? My brother, man. Violator is in the building. The legend himself, the Hall of Famer himself. Salute to my uncle. Violator in the building. Let me see. You know what? Let me look that up real quick. I want to see NFL schedule release 2024. Signs point to regular season schedule release next week. So it's not official yet, you guys, but it looks as though it may be next week. They said, we still think the NFL could turn the schedule release into a full week event between Thursday nights and Sunday nights. Blah, 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 blah. All right. It's coming this month. That's all we got at this point, you guys. There's nothing else that we can really truly run off of at this point. We just know it's going to be this month, and it may be potentially Thursday. Yeah, it's usually the second week of May. Facts. It was reported May 9th. Well, what I'm looking at right now on CBS, Primos, is it says it's not official yet. So there's a countdown to it, but it says that it hasn't been official yet. So I don't know. Let me see. East Coast, man. Talk that big boy shit. Salute to my guy, Gridiron, man. Graphk, do you see us being our second outside corner? Wait, do you see us bringing in an outside corner? Is it Jacorian Bennett or is it Richardson, or are we going to sign a vet? I truly believe, Jose, that they want Jacorian Bennett and Brandon Faison to battle it out for that second spot. But I do believe we're going to go target one of these corners left. I think Tom Telesco played this shit very smart, you guys. And what I mean by that is we were talking about Xavier Howard early in free agency. We were talking about Gilmore. We were talking about Adoree Jackson, right? Steven Nelson, talking about those guys. We allowed the market to come to us. So now we'll get them on a way, way cheaper cost. I do believe we're going to go target one of those guys, and they're going to be on some let the best man win. Jose, in a perfect world, one of your young guys like a Jacorian Bennett turns that corner in year 2, and he can be the guy on the perimeter opposite of Jack Jones. I would love it. But I do believe week 1, when that approaches, we're going to have a veteran on the outside, whether that be Xavier, whether it be Gilmore, whether it be Adoree. I do believe that we're going to have a veteran starting opposite of Jack Jones. So stay tuned. I don't know, but in a perfect world, Jacorian is a guy, or Richardson takes the training camp by storm. What if MJ Devonshire comes into training camp and just absolutely cooks? You just never know. I would love a young guy. This is a speed. This is a passing league now, right? It's a passing league. You need speed on the boundary. I would love to have Jacorian Bennett be that guy, or Richardson be that guy. On the outside, it would be beautiful. But I do believe that they're going to bring in a guy off the free agency, off the streets, to come in and battle it out with the youngsters. Let me see. East Coast says, okay, tampering period for schedule leaks are May 8th, official, May 9th from the plug. There you have it. And that was the date that we were talking about initially. So it looks as though that may be the move right there. Salute to my guy, East Coast. Jose, appreciate that answer, King. Hope all is well with you and the family. You too, brother. Hey, man, when I'm in Vegas next time, we got to link up and get a drink, my brother. Salute to my guy, Jose. This is a really good dude, man. My guy, I met him a few times at our OakLosVegas first annual flag football game. Kicked it with him a little bit at the at tailgate. I forgot what game it was. I think it was the last game. Was it the last game of the season, the Chargers and Raiders? Was that the game where we snuck into the playoffs? I think that's the last time I seen you, Jose. But salute to you, brother. Yo, Robert, man, I'm going to say this. If you're in Dubai and you watching the show, brother, I just want to say, man, I appreciate you, man, for sure, man, because I know for sure if I was in Dubai, I am not watching Graphk Raider, man. So I appreciate you, brother. The love is real. Have a ball out there, man, Rob, and don't get caught up on some Mayweather shit, man. Don't let them folks trap you out there, Robert. Make sure all your people around, they're not stealing shit. They'll hold you hostage, King. Be safe. Be safe. Salute to my guy, man. Robert, man. Have fun out there, brother. Be safe, man. Let me see. Martinez 209. You crazy, man. Love that, Manny. Love that. And I've always heard great things also about Mike Haynes. Definitely. I always hear people talking about him at the alumni party. Definitely, man. East Coast, you stupid. Jason says, wide receiver Griffin, Mississippi State, will be the 6th wide receiver, including Gallup and Guyton making the team. Okay. I like that. I like that. And did you guys hear what Dez Bryant said in Las Vegas? Salute to my guy, Mike Dixon. He uploaded a video where they asked Dez what they thought about Michael Gallup out there in Vegas, and he said he loved the pickup. He said that he's going to be a strong wide receiver 3, and that Devontae Adams is going to love him. So if you guys didn't get an opportunity, go on Twitter. Just type in Dez Bryant. I think it pops up. But they interviewed and asked him what he thought about the Raiders picking up Michael Gallup, and he stated that that Devontae is going to love the addition of Michael Gallup. Salute to my guy, man. Reese Rock in the building. That Brady roasting ritual could lead to a Raiders Super Bowl. Follow the script. I have not watched it yet, but I have seen some snippets. And I'm just going to say, man, they were going crazy, man. They were going crazy. They went crazy on that boy Aaron Hernandez, man. They cooked Tom Brady. It was nasty work from what I seen, man. I definitely still have not seen the whole thing. I'm going to be real, man. From the shit that I seen, I don't know if I can watch that whole shit, man. Oh, girl that was up there, she was cooking, though. She was flaming shit. Let me see. East Coast, have a good day, brother. Let me see. For those who are just popping in right now, we got about 1,200 people in the building, whether you're watching on YouTube or you are watching on Twitter. If you guys are just pulling up right now, breaking news, our Raiders went out and signed 3-time Pro Bowl offensive lineman Andrus Pete. He has spent his entire career out there in New Orleans. Last year, they had him at tackle. He has been predominantly a left guard his entire career. We're bringing him in to add some depth and add some competition to the left side. It's going to be a battle with him, Dylan Parham, and Cody Whitehair. I'm here for it. And also, we added Jalen Guyton, another receiver, former Charger, Tom Telesco guy, played pretty much his entire career from 2019 to 2023 with the Chargers. I think the best year that he had was about 500 receiving yards, 3 tutties. But, you know, he's kind of had an up and down career, but he adds some speed, adds that element to this wide receiver room. You can always use more speed. I love the pickup. Let me see. Also, man, salute to my guy, Jose. Graphk, did you see what Robert Kraft said about the Raiders on the roast? I didn't. I did not see it. I didn't see it. What did he say, Jose? Please let me know, brother. If you talking about our Raiders, I got to know. I didn't see any of that. I did see Tom kind of joking at him deflating the footballs. Somebody said that C. Wood was over there still acting like he was bitter still with the tuck rule, but I haven't got an opportunity to watch all of it. Okay, he said Belichick roasted Raiders saying he rescues dogs and rescued Randy Moss from us. Damn. Shit. Well, I mean, last time I checked, Jason, they didn't win a championship with Randy Moss. They had a phenomenal year, but they didn't win a ship with Randy Moss. So, cool, you rescued him, but Randy is still ringless. Remember the tuck rule and watch it. Okay, Reese, I got you. I got you, man. Let me see. AJ says, surprise. Griffin didn't get drafted for real. I think he makes the team too. Okay. Did he say that? I like that, bro. Brady said he's trying to buy the Raiders because he's tired of owning the Colts and Bills. Oh, my God. Oh, Brady out here talking his shit, man. Okay. Brady out here. I gotta double back and go check that out, man. I definitely got to go double back and check it out. That's just hilarious, man. Salute to my guy, Mr. Rogers, man. I appreciate you, brother, on a $50 bizang, in the words of my brother Mitchell Renz. Been listening to Wasted and You almost every day, but haven't shown love for a minute. Brother, you watching is love, period, man. So, don't ever put money is just showing love. I definitely appreciate it. It definitely helps us keep the lights on over here. But brother, that doesn't equal love, man. You know what I mean? So I just want to say I appreciate you for your viewership. And just thank you, man, for rocking with us, bro. That means a lot to us, man. And I appreciate you on a $50 special. But even more, thank you for the kind words, brother. That means a lot to me, man. Thank you, Mr. Rogers. And dope default picture right there with my uncle, man, Violator, man. Salute to Mr. Rogers. And my guy, Ira, man, one of the GOATs is also here in the building. Graphk, what's popping, man? We're just talking about these new additions, Ira. We're talking about this new addition on the offensive line, talking about this new addition to our wide receiving group. I'm loving what Coupon Tom is doing right now. He is absolutely doing the draft was phenomenal. The best draft in years. Free agency was probably the best free agency in a long, long time because you got the best player pretty much available at the position of need that we needed in Christian Wilkinson, and you secured him for about 4 or 5 seasons. So I don't think that there's really anything that you can question up to this point with Tom Telesco. He's done everything right. I know the only thing that everybody can say is, oh, he didn't get a quarterback in the draft. Well, the board didn't fall that way. All them guys were gone before, we drafted at 13. And also, he didn't want to trade the farm to go up and get one of those guys. So he's putting a lot of faith and a lot of stock into the guys that are on this roster already with Gardner Minshew, which was another phenomenal pickup in free agency, and Nate O'Connell. I'm loving what Tom Telesco is doing here, man. Loving it, man. Salute to my guy, Jose, once again with the $10 special. I appreciate you, brother. Graphk said, Tom, good luck buying the Raiders. They did your favorite thing for you already. They got rid of Yo, that's the one. That is the one. I like that. Okay, Graphk was cooking. That is funny, man. Oh, yeah, I definitely got to double back and watch that. That's funny. That's funny as shit. Salute to Jose. Or the $10 donation, man. Let me see. Yeah, the ones I've seen, Paper Chase, are actually hilarious. They're funny as shit. But some of them was just like, God, man. Who was it? I think was it Julian Edelman that was up there? The one, I think Julian Edelman was the one, right? The one up there and talked about the Aaron Hernandez. I was like, yo, bro, that shit got dark. Like, it got dark, y'all. Like, that shit went dark. I was like, wow. I was like, I don't know if I can watch this shit. Okay, Violator said that the Brady roast was definitely entertaining. I got to check it out, man. You know what? Me and the wife going to watch it tonight. We'll talk about that tomorrow or the next day whenever we go live and do a coffee and combo. 724 in the chat, 324 likes. Let's go. Hit them thumbs up, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. Salute to my guy, Jason, man. I appreciate you. And I want to see real quick, man. I think we're a few away from 25,000, you guys. Still 15 away. 15 away. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Salute. Once again, Hondo said it best. Raiders didn't gamble. We invested. Uncle Hondo with a haymaker right there. Salute. I don't want to say the name, but salute to you, brother. I love it. And salute to Ira, man. Come on, man. My dog with a bang. $100 special, man. Salute to my guy, Ira Jackson. Bang. Love my mug. Salute to my guy, Ira, man. I appreciate you, brother. That means a lot. Thank you so much for all the support, man, that you give us, man. It definitely forever indebted, my brother. Forever indebted, man. Thank you so much for helping keep the lights on over here, man. It means a lot. I appreciate you, brother. Jason says it's 3 hours, Graphk. Be prepared. Got you. Damn, is that long? Is that long? Shit, I'm watching it. I'm going to watch it tonight. After Monday Night Raw, I'm going to watch it. Kung Lao, we're 15 away from 25,000. Aaron says Andrus Pete is a high signing along with JG. Yeah, I love both the pickups, Aaron. Love them, man. Two definitely needed depth pieces at worst. You know, well, I'll say this. Jalen Guyton is a depth piece regardless. And to be real with you guys, I don't even know if he's going to make the team. To be real, he could be a guy that doesn't make this roster. But Andrus Pete, and I still haven't seen what that deal looks like. Do you guys know what that deal looks like yet? I don't know what it has to be. It has to be inexpensive at this point because it's so late in the game. But that guard market was crazy. The guard market was insane. So I'm waiting to see what the numbers are in terms of that. And it's probably a 1-year deal, right? True Raider, he is not going to be a left tackle, brother. I'm telling you that now. There's no way. He can be a rotational piece for us. You know, he could be one of those Swiss Army knives that can move up and down the line. But his most success was at the left guard position. Keep him there. Keep him there. Keep him there. Left guard. Left guard. Salute to my brother Hiram, man. My boy is tweaking today, man. Gifting 20 OLV Raider Nation memberships, man. Salute to all the new members in the building because of my brother Ira Jackson, man. Salute, salute, salute. And if you guys missed out on any of those memberships, make sure you hit the link up top if you want to become a member, man. It's definitely one of the best ways to support what we do over here at OLV. Ira, my brother, man, forever indebted, King. Forever, 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 man. Salute to my dog, man. Appreciate you so much. And salute to Pineapple, man. Have a Brock Bowers day. That means a great day. It means a great day. Salute to Pineapple on a $20 special, my dog. I appreciate you, brother. You guys are phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Salute to Jason. This is facts. Welcome new members, man. Salute to the Mod Father, one of the Mod Fathers in the building. True Raider. It's all good, my brother. You're right, though. He played tackle last year. So you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. He played left tackle. He played tackle. He played tackle. Tyler, I'm not trading a second for Marshawn Lattimore. The injuries have been piling up for him. I'm not trading a second. They'd have to take something later than that for Marshawn Lattimore. I'll give up a fourth right now for Marshawn Lattimore. I think he's only played in 17 games the past 2 seasons. I think that's what it is. I think he's only played in 17 games these past 2 years. So he's dealt with some injuries, you guys. Like that. That's scary. I wouldn't want to part ways with the second rounder for a guy, Marshawn Lattimore, with that deal. And then, you know, the injuries piling up. You know what I mean? Yes. All 3 years at left guard. Yep. In 2018, 2019, and 2020, he was a left guard for the New Orleans Saints. All 3 years, that's when he was at the peak of his career. Let me see. Salute to Troy in the building as well, man. Yeah, Halo, mid-round only. Facts, Halo. They're going to take them. They're going to take a 4th rounder at worst, maybe a 3rd rounder at best. Maybe. But I'm going a 4th rounder. Salute to Ira, man. My God, man. Salute to all the new members in the building, man, because of Ira Jackson. 25 of them, man. Golly, man. My dog, bro. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to Reese. Can you smell what the Brock is cooking? Salute to Reese Rock, my guy. And also salute to Goodman, also becoming a member. If you guys want to become a member, like Goodman, hit the link. It's pinned up top. Appreciate you, family. You guys are literally the best, man. Real talk. He said, I can't stop saying Brock B randomly and gruffly. Good, man. We got to let this shit stick. We got to make it stick, man. We got to make it stick. That has to be something this year, y'all. We have to make that something. I'm making that. That's a job of mine now, is to make sure that they scream that every time at Allegiant Stadium he makes a catch or he gets a touchdown. Mandatory. I need to hear Paul Heyman's voice. Brock, I need to hear that. My dog. You guys, we're about 10, 12 away. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Not too far off, man. Hit that sub button, you guys. Almost 25,000. I couldn't even picture being where we are now compared to where we were when we first started. It's absolutely insane, man. Van City, what's good, my brother? I would love it. I would love it. Do I think it's going to happen? No, Bishop. I don't think it's going to happen at all. But I would love it. But, you know, once again, that's a luxury pickup. You know what I mean? We're already deep at safety. You know what I mean? Like that's just an over-the-top move. You want to take your defense to the next level? Go add Justin Simmons. It definitely takes your defense to the next level. And the way Patrick Graham and these guys are building that thing and Antonio Pierce, I can see them saying, let's go get that. Let's go get that piece that can take this defense over the top. That's what I think a pickup like Justin Simmons would be. A guy that can literally take that defense to the next level. And also, Bishop, think of it like this. If you bring in a Justin Simmons, right, you bring in a guy that makes that DB room better as a whole. So you don't have to go out there and get a Xavier Howard. You don't have to go out there and get the likes of an Adoree Jackson, you know what I mean, or Steven Nelson, Gilmore, none of those guys, because you just added that centerpiece, that focal point at the safety position. It makes your DBs that much better. You know what I mean? So I would be okay with going with Justin Simmons and then running with the likes of a Jacorian Bennett or Brandon Faison on the other side of Jack Jones. I wouldn't be mad about that. Oh, yeah, my dog is tweaking today. Woo! My boy ain't playing, man. Salute to my dog, Ira, man. Everybody in the chat is about to be a member here in a minute, y'all. Salute to all the members in the building, man. And I was talking with my guys today, my fathers, right? Salute to Ira. We're coming up with some incentives, you guys, with the memberships, okay? For those who don't know yet, because there's already incentives, nobody asks about them. Third tier, tier 3, you guys you can give me an idea to do a skit. I'll put your name in the video. And we'll run it, and I'll give you the credit for it. Also, I think tier 2 is like 15% off, OakLosVegas.com. There's a few other perks on there. Go check out the perks. Hit the join button on YouTube. You'll see a bunch of perks, and we're coming up with some new ones as well. We want to start doing some members only lives and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So if you guys want to become a member, hit the link. It's pinned up top. It's one of the best ways. I'm telling you, we're working on some things. Top Beats, Jason, John, LV Maximus, they brought it to my attention in the group chat today. Like, we got to add some extra incentives. So we're working on it. We're working on it, man. Ira, the GOAT. Salute to my guy, Ira, man. Salute to Troy, man. My dog. Let me give you your flowers, Docs. You have come a long ways. You're always honest, real, never negative. Love the way you have grown. Straight up, bro. Best Raiders content out there. Much respect. Salute to my guy, Troy. Appreciate you, brother. You've been around forever, brother. You've been around. You've seen the maturation of the channel. So that means a lot to me because you've been here since day one. Actually met you, I believe, at the Ahern Hotel as well, right? Salute to my guy, Troy, man. Let me see. There's like an upgrade button. I don't know where it is, Devontae, but you can hit an upgrade from your actual tier, and it goes up a tier. Thank you, Pepper Chase. That means a lot, man. Thank you guys for all the kind words. That means a lot, man. Thank you so much, y'all. Yes. Yeah, we added some talent today. Couch GM. Once again, for those who are pulling up late, we added Andrus Pete, former 3-time All-Pro offensive lineman from the New Orleans Saints. And then we added also Jalen Guyton, former Charger wide receiver. Oh, my God, yo. Ira is tweaking right now. Yo, salute to Ira, dog. Graphk, I think AOC is about to have a great year for sure. Pern, I'm with you on this, brother. I think that Aiden O'Connell is going to win the battle for the quarterback 1 position, and I think he's going to take the league by storm in year 2. I'm with you, Pern. I'm with you. I am with you, man. Ira, golly, bang! Salute to all the new members in the building, man. Ira, dog. Tip of the hat, King. Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. Yeah, man. He's doing the Lord's work today. Salute to all the new members in the building because of Ira, man. My brother, man. I appreciate that. And salute to all aboard Raiders, man. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to a fellow creator, one of the best there is. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you, man. That means a lot to me. That means a lot, brother. Thank you so much. And so you're a content creator then, man. Salute to you. I hope whatever you got going on over there, brother, I hope it's – look, all I'm going to tell you is this. Keep grinding. Consistency is everything. I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I'm assuming you're a fellow content creator, right? Consistency, brother. Just keep grinding. I'm telling you, man, stay at it, brother. And I'm telling you, you can turn this into something, brother. Consistency, quality, and consistency. Salute to my guy, man. All aboard Raiders. I'm assuming my guy's a content creator. So, brother, appreciate you on the $5 donation, man. Let me see. Rios, if that's where I had us. I had us at 10 games. Devin is crazy. I had us at 10 wins up to this point. I had us at 10 wins at this point. But hey, man, potentially, man, you never know, man. Stockpile some wins, keep that thing flowing. You never know. We can get even higher than that. One step at a time, though. Let me see. Rob, 75. Okay, definitely, man. Hey, real quick, man. I want to say salute to my brother, man, real fast. This is my guy, you guys. Raider repping for life. He hit me up the other day in my inbox, and I want you to know, repping for life, that me and my wife, we both said a prayer, man, for you and your family. If you guys can, in the comment section, can you do me a favor, man? This is a really good brother, man. Somebody that's been following me in my journey for a long time. Actually, if you guys see me wear that jeweled big necklace, my boy Ron actually sent me that, man. You know what I mean? So if you guys can, man, just say a prayer for him. His son was in a car accident. I don't know the update. You haven't gave me an update yet, brother, but I know you said he was in the ICU and he was fighting for his life, man. If you guys can, in the comment section, man, can y'all do me a favor? Can you just put a prayer hand in the comment section? It means a lot to me. Like I said, this is one of our brothers, a good dude, man, hardworking brother. Please, you guys, put the prayer hands in there and just say a prayer for our brother, man, because I couldn't imagine. And I believe he's only 27, 28 years old, young, was in a bad car accident, man. Prayers, man, prayers. Let me see. Arlen, that means a lot to me, man. Thank you. Love your show. Raiders! Thank you so much. A salute to Alpha One also on becoming a member, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Alpha, my dog. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, I don't know how to leave on a higher note than that, you guys. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. Y'all show so much love, man. Ira, you know what I mean? Everybody, man, from Ira to Mr. Rogers to all the new members, the non-members, everybody in the comment section that made this hour go by. It feels like in 5 minutes. Just want to say thank you guys so much, man. I think we kind of talked about what we needed to talk. Oh, hold on. I think I just got an interesting message, you guys. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to hold on to that for a minute. I think we just locked in a time and date for one of these interviews. So stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? Okay. There you go. Let me get out of here, you guys. I gotta make my son's dinner. I gotta get, to the family and all that good stuff. We're gonna watch Raw together and all that good stuff. But once again, prayers to my brother, man. Thank you guys so much for all the prayer hands in the comment section. Thank you to Ira. Thank you to everybody here. Salute to Jason Hunter, one of the mob fathers. All my people, appreciate you guys. And one more time, you guys, for those who hadn't seen it, we went out and signed Andrus Pete, offensive lineman, spent his entire career at the New Orleans Saints. We also added Jalen Guyton, wide receiver, spent his entire career with the Chargers. We are making moves right now, you guys. Coupon time is at it. There's going to be some more moves to be made. Let me know, for those who are just popping up, do me a favor. Comment in the comment section of the video. Let me know what you guys would think about adding Yannick Ngakoue, former Raider, as a depth piece to that, as a rotational pass rusher. Let me know in the comment section what you guys would think about that. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. OakLosVegas.com. Go get some merch. Also, go to Amazon. Get you some Any Given Sunday sauce. It's now available on Amazon.com. Other than that, man, once again, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I'm out. One.
That's what I'm talking about.